Hello, my name's Shell. Welcome to my channel where I've been losing weight so far using the Weight Watchers Green Plan, which I started in the first week of January. As you noticed, I've changed the title of the video this week to Calorie Counting, and that's because I have swapped over from Weight Watchers to Calorie Counting. Not because I was unhappy with Weight Watchers. I have loved my time with Weight Watchers and they've taught me so much about food amounts, portion control, and basically it's so close, the Green Plan, to Calorie Counting that as I've moved over, my food has not changed at all. I think the Green Plan is pretty much like Calorie Counting, but you just get free fruit and veg as well as counting the points. And the points are so similar to calories that as I've moved over from one to the other, I've not really noticed any difference. I was only going to do the Weight Watchers plan until my membership ran out from the deal that they had started in January, the 6-month deal, so I'm finishing a bit early. But it gives me a chance to try the calorie counting, and if all goes wrong I've still got time to pick up the Weight Watchers plan again, which I don't think I'll be doing. But last week I put £1 on because it was my birthday and I had 3 days off, so I had a couple of extra treats. And after that I was going back to Weight Watchers, and I was going to do the Green Plan for the week, but I bought quite a few new things in the shopping this week, and when I went to look at how many points there were on the Weight Watchers app, they weren't in there. So that meant I was going to have to go to the Sainsbury's website, find the items, get all the nutritional details, go back to the Weight Watchers app and fill them all in, then get the points for them. And I thought, well, I'm not going to be doing this for much longer anyway, so rather than go through and find out what all the points are, I might as well just go to Sainsbury's, get the calorie count and just do that. It's a lot quicker and easier, and I'm really eating exactly the same things as I've been eating all along. It's not changed at all, and so really my plan isn't changing. I'm just changing where I calculate how much to eat a day, but nothing else has changed, so it doesn't feel like a big departure at all. But I'm finding my feet with the calorie counting. I've found so many good YouTube videos to follow. Up until about a month ago I was finding it really sparse to find people to follow, both for Weight Watchers and Slimming World. People that I've been following for a long time seems to have dropped off or not doing the videos anymore anyway. So I put in calorie counting into YouTube and calorie deficit, and I found all these wonderful new vlogs to follow. I've got about 5 or 6 absolutely fantastic people that are a real example as to how to do it. I have done calorie counting before. Years ago, I did it with MyFitnessPal, and I plugged in everything when I joined MyFitnessPal, and it gave me 1,200 calories a day to lose £1 a week. I just didn't find it was enough to eat. I found I was hungry on it, and you can't do much on a Saturday night with 1,200 calories really. So it just didn't stick. But this time I'm not following any of the calorie counting apps. I did try to join NutriCheck, which you know a lot of people are doing, but it wasn't accessible, so I gave up with that. And I've decided that I'd much rather just have a text document, keep a list of the food that I buy. What I tend to do is, say when I've got, because I do online shopping, when I've done, say, my Sainsbury's shopping, is that I'll have a look to see what the list of items that I've bought, and then I just go through any that I haven't already got the calorie count for. I just make a note in a text document, and then when I eat it in the week, it's already there. So I wasn't sure about how to find out exactly how many calories to eat. So I went to Google and I found a place called, I think it's called calculators.net. I have a lot of different calculators. And they used a thing for finding out how many calories to eat using, I've written it down here. This is how I've gone about it. They use something called the Mifflin St. Jeor, Jeor formula, which seems to be one of the most popular and accurate formulas for working this out. So if you put that into Google, you'll find out how many calories, because it's different for every person. When I put mine in, I wasn't sure, because you have to put in your exercise, how much exercise you do, and I didn't want to put in sedentary because I don't think I'm sedentary. I walk about 20 to 30 miles a week on the treadmill, but apart from that I'm quite lazy. So I wasn't sure if lightly active, or do I do enough for that? Anyway, I put it in, and if I put in sedentary, it gave me a maintenance of 1,470 something a week. And if I put in lightly active, it gave me 1,670. And so I thought, well, why don't I just go in between? Because I'm not quite sure whether I'm one or the other. So I went in between and picked 1,570 calories a day. So that's what I need to maintain weight. It's got down my BMR as 1,225. So that's the amount of calories you use if you just to lay in bed all day. So my idea was, well, if I just stick between those two, the 1,225 and the 1,570, if I just stayed between those two every day, then I should lose some weight. I mean, some days you feel that you'll eat the whole of the maintenance calories, and other days you feel you can eat less than that. So I suppose on some weeks, if I was to eat my maintenance calories, I would just have a maintain week, and other weeks you think, oh, I'm right on this, I can eat a lot less than that, and you'll lose better. So I'm not bothered whether it's just half a pound or a pound a week, as long as it's going down. And it gave me 10,990 calories per week. So once I get to tonight, which will be the end of the week, I'll have a look and see what the difference is. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed because on this calculator it gave me my BMI as 30.1, still in the obese category. Now, I celebrated getting out of the obese category when I was 11 stone 3, but that was on a different website. This one, it says I'm still obese, so I still haven't quite got there yet. Yeah, it gives me an ideal weight of £100 to £117, but I don't know what I want to be. I'll see when I get there. So this week, the calories I did eat, on Saturday I ate 1,500 calories, so pretty much near to the maintenance. On Sunday, 1,450. Monday, 1,500 again. Tuesday, 1,252. And Wednesday, 1,285. And Thursday, 1,325. So those last 3 days have been quite a bit under, which is good. And Friday, so far today, I've worked out at 1,008. That's so far. That's including crumpets for dinner and chips, great big garlic Kiev, and peas and ketchup for tea, and some hot chocolate. So that leaves me still anything. I like that because it means Friday night I can eat, if I don't feel like eating much, I could just have a little thing for 200 calories. Or really, if I wanted some big treats, I could eat 500 calories worth. So it means, you know, you get choices. I like the choices, which you do with all the plans, to be honest. I mean, it's like with Slimming World, you get the sins. You can eat, you know, you can eat 5 to 15 sins a day, or you can save them up. And the same with Weight Watchers, you get your weekly points, you can eat whenever you want. And I think it's important, for me anyway, to have some days where you can just eat more, and other days when you're feeling strong, and some days you're just not as hungry. So that's what I've decided to do. I had a couple of new items to show you this week. I had quite a few actually, but these were two that were particularly nice. These, I'm not sure which way up they go. I think, is it that way? I'll spin them around, it could be that way. These were from Sainsbury's, and they are, what are they called now? Plant Pioneers. Plant Pioneers No Duck Spring Rolls. Oh, they were gorgeous, and each spring roll was only 90 calories, so I had a couple of them. We had curry and I had a couple of these on the side. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. And this is another one, Plant Pioneers, this one here, Plant Pioneers pepperoni pizza. I'll hold it up against myself so you can see, get an idea of the size of it. This is gorgeous. It was 334 calories for half the pizza. Now, I'm not saying it was a great big thick pizza, because it wasn't. It was thin. It only had a little bit of topping on and a scattering of pepperoni. But you're getting half a pizza for 330 calories. So we had pizza, chips and salad. Oh, a lovely meal. I mean, that's not a diet meal, is it? And it was gorgeous. Really nice pizza. I highly recommend that. Because although it was only thin, it was really tasty and it was really moist and crunchy at the edges. Lovely pizza. Really nice. Right, so I better get on to the results. Last week I weighed in at exactly 11 stone, which was a loss with Weight Watchers. My leaving Weight Watchers result was 2 stone 8. Yeah, 2 stone 8. So I mean, you can't say that's a bad result. And hats off to Weight Watchers. It's the best I've done on any plan for donkey's years. So let's see how the calorie counting has gone.
Hello.
Wick the scales up.
It's ready.
Okay. Breathe in.
10 stone, 12.2 pounds.
10 stone 12.2. So I round that down to 10 stone 12. So that's a loss of 2 pounds this week. I'm absolutely made up with that. So it obviously means that I'm on the right track. So I'll carry on with this same amount of calories until it doesn't work, or maybe I'll assess it when I get down to the next stone. So if anybody's got any advice to offer me on calorie counting, or if you're looking at this and thinking, oh, she's not doing that right, she shouldn't be doing that, that's not the way to do it. I haven't got the same experience as a lot of people with calorie counting, and I'm going it alone, so you know, it's not the same as with Weight Watchers and Slimming World and things where you can get in touch with your consultant. You're just going by other people's experience. So any advice anyone can offer me, any vlogs that anybody can point me in the direction of, or if you've got one yourself, you know, write in the comments below if I don't already watch, because I think at the minute I watch everyone's vlogs that comments on my videos. But if you have got one and you don't think I'm watching, let me know, because I find them very encouraging. I love to watch other people's videos. I always watch them in the morning when I'm having my coffee, and I find that they really set you up for the day. I just think it's brilliant. What a community, and you know, if we all help each other out and we all comment on each other's videos and give each other encouragement, or if you haven't started one yet, why not have a go? You know, it's great when you get encouragement from people, and it helps to keep you on track as well, and it makes you think about what you're doing each week. So if you haven't got one, have a go. You know, you don't have to do it every week, you can do it every month, or just when you feel like it. So I'm going to say goodbye now. I hope everyone has a good week, and I shall let you know next week how I get on with the next week of calorie counting, which I'm really excited about. I mean, I know I'm not eating any different foods, but it just feels really exciting, and it's fired me up again. So take care. I shall see you next week. Have a lovely week, everyone, and I hope the sunshine stays out like it is today, because it's absolutely gorgeous out there. Have a lovely week. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.